After they hunkered down in the spring, recent data shows, including some data we got this morning, that consumers resumed spending over the summer, especially those with higher incomes. And why wouldn't they resume spending? Unemployment is still low. Nominal wages are still increasing. Asset valuations are near all-time highs.
A leading Fed economist confident about the future of President Trump's economy as all those recession warnings from earlier in the year are looking like they were wrong. Former Trump economic advisor Steve Moore joins us now. Steve, it's always great to have you on. I have so many questions for you. So first of all, this seems to be a consumer-driven optimism, right? We're seeing personal spending up 0.6%, income also up 0.4%. What's happening in the economy right now?
Well, Rachel, it has defied all expectations. You probably remember that when Trump was elected this time, just like when he was elected in 2017, remember the sky was going to fall. We were going to go into a Great Depression. The stock market was going to collapse.
Yes.
People like Paul Krugman were saying it was going to be the worst economy ever. And of course, we've got an economy that's flying pretty high right now. We've got very near 4% growth, 4%, which is something we never came anywhere near under Joe Biden's 4 years of the reign, what I call the reign of error under Biden. Inflation is still a bit of a problem, Rachel. We're still a little bit higher than we'd like to be. We're about 2.5% to 3%. We want to get that down to 2%.
Is that because of tariffs?
A little bit. You know, tariffs have raised prices a little bit, but remember we had 9% inflation under Biden. So there's a big difference between 9% and 3%. How about this, Rachel? I mean, I'm just going to give you, I was just prepared to talk to you. I went through some of these statistics. How about this? Gas prices are now lower than they've been in a long, long time. In most areas of the country, they're $3 or less. I was in Georgia a week and a half ago, $2.89 a gallon. When's the last time we've seen that? If you look at real incomes for American families, so far in just 9 months, up $1,100 in purchasing power. How about the fact that thanks to Donald Trump, we're producing more oil and gas than ever before in American history? I mean, it could go on and on. $1 trillion in savings from deregulation.
Yes.
All of these things are supercharging the economy. And you mentioned the one thing that's held the economy back a little bit has been tariffs. I know Donald Trump watched your show. Mr. President, let's ease the tariffs a little bit and we'll see a real booming economy.
Yeah, but I think he's proven the critics wrong on the tariffs in the fact that they came out so strong, those critics, saying that, again, everything was going to collapse, and it hasn't. And I think you're seeing slowly a lot more industry and employment coming back to our country as a result. So that is also a very people-friendly, working-class-friendly result. Here's what I want to talk to you about, because we're seeing as you saw the economists at the beginning of the show say that, you know, people in higher income brackets were spending more money. We're here in New York City where a guy like Mondani is looking like he's going to run away with this mayoral election. And part of it is that young people, those who are trying to launch their lives, are having a harder time. What can we expect for them, for young people? It's so hard to...
Right. Oh, by the way, let me just say one other thing about the economy, because you got it almost 100% right. You talked about this being a consumer-driven economy. That's true. Consumers are spending. But the other thing that's even more bullish about the economy right now is businesses are spending. As my buddy Larry Kudlow would say, we're seeing an investment boom in this country, and you need businesses to invest to be able to hire more workers and pay wages. So, and business investment is one of the best lead indicators of how the economy will do in the future. And so, I'm sorry, what was your question again? You were asking me about
really quick. Young people are not as optimistic about the future, economically speaking.
Right. And look, the jobs are out there. My advice to young people, two pieces of advice. Start working when you're young. The younger you start working in your life, the more successful you'll be. So even if you're 16, 17, 18, get a job. The second thing that people have to understand is because of all this investment that's coming in, the jobs will be out there. But if you're getting a degree in sociology or ethnic studies or something like that, the jobs aren't there. You want to know science, technology, engineering, math. That's where the jobs are, Rachel.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Maybe also if the president's watching, he can work on stopping
BlackRock
from buying up all the homes that young people want to buy when they start their lives.
I know. I was listening to your discussion. I'm going to try to detach myself from this phone for 24 hours. Do you think I can do it? I don't know. It's going to be tough.
I'm going to take the challenge with you, Steve. Let's do it together.
Okay.
All right. I'll text you.
Good luck.
I'll tell you how it's going.
Oh, it's like an appendage to my body. I can't let go of it.
I know. We're all addicted. Thank you so much, Steve. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.